Hello, Flosstube. We're the real Housewives of Cross Stitch.
I'm Priscilla.
And I'm Chelsea.
This is Brownie.
Piper.
Calvin's right there.
Director.
We're here to talk to you about our stitching this week.
Woo! All right, recap real quick.
We went pumpkin picking.
My dogs got sprayed by a skunk again. I was more prepared with baking soda and whatnot this time. But of course, it was like at 9 o'clock at night, and I had just had the worst day, and I was like, we went pumpkin picking.
Mm-hmm.
For those of you that don't know, so we do that every year. You fill up a trunk load of pumpkins, or depending on the different tiers of your car, and you pay a certain amount. So you go out and you pick your own pumpkins. Mom's goal is to pick the weirdest looking pumpkins. And then at the end of the season, they don't go to waste. We have somebody who comes and picks them up and stores them like in hay all year.
To feed to her animals all winter.
All winter. She has goats and chickens and sheep and pigs and things like that. So they don't go to waste.
I put an ad on Craigslist for somebody to come take my pumpkins, and she contacted us, 3 years ago? And then I told her about Chelsea. She actually lives close to Chelsea.
She lives 5 minutes away from me, which was really funny.
Yeah. So they come here, her kids all get
she has
all
like
the
7 kids, and they have a cargo van. They load them up, and they're good to go. So they don't go to waste. But it's a tradition
and if they
every
get
year.
rotten, we throw them away.
Mushy.
And we're supporting a local farmer. Yeah. So.
What else did we do this week? We finished some things.
And we didn't finish some things. We were supposed to show you the new Truckin' Along for December, and I did not finish it. So
it's okay.
We're going to have to wait a couple days.
So I'll tell Mom, like, hey, we have to show it on this day, and that's this many days away. And she's like, that's no problem. That's fine. And then she'll ask me again, when do we show that? And I'll tell her again, and I say, it's this many days. Oh, my God. What? Well, I already told you that. It's like a thing. Okay.
Really quick this year.
Last
this month.
week, the comments were...
Oh my gosh, it was great.
My most favorite probably to read about your pet peeves. And it was a therapy session for so many of you that it was hysterical. And
I loved it.
I related to so many of them. Like reading the comment, I'm like, oh, yep.
Yeah, parking in front of my house. Especially when I'm trying to mow the lawn and we have like a slope, and I'm out there fighting with the lawnmower, and they're standing in their driveway with out the car. Yeah. Love them.
My husband will put, like, I'll clean out the sink. So I'll load up the dishwasher, I'll clean it, I'll baking soda the sink, I'll dry it out. And then he has a stash of dishes somewhere, and he'll just put them on the counter next to, well, I didn't want to mess the sink up that you just cleaned. Put it in the dishwasher. Like, it's right there. The wet towels on the floor. There's just a lot of pet peeves that I have. But they intensify when you're living at home and staying at home with these people 24/7, and there's no like separation. Kimberly and I talk about that a lot. Is the kids just need like they need a minute to separate for a second. So it's very funny. All right. We can go into questions, right?
Yep.
First, all right, questions. Lindsay, are the patterns you have available in Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher magazine available other places, or just the magazine?
Just the magazine for this year, and then as soon as a year hits, like next spring, we'll be able to sell the spring tulips, and then in the late summer, we'll be able to sell the fall sunflowers.
Yeah, a year from when they were in the magazine, they can be released as regular.
They're exclusive to them for a year.
Susan, but you won't regret getting that magazine. There are so many amazing designers in it, and it's just filled with great designs if you wanted to do it that way as well. Susan, do you plan on releasing any punch needle patterns?
We've been asked to, but we have no plans right at this moment. We'll see.
Like we said, our plans are like...
And to tell you the honest God truth, I kind of like not good at punch needles. So.
Right. So modeling it would be difficult.
I'd have to find a punch needle expert.
He's just like staring at me. Is there a problem? So she could draw it, and it would be amazing. She could pick the colors and everything, but it would be a little bit difficult because I'm not the best at it either. Susan, another Susan, where did you get the candy corn center used in finishing for Cataween Wanda?
Michael's. It's a big, huge pick like this, and then there's the smaller ones on there that I pull off.
This was taken away from my son because he's beating Grandma. She roughhouses him so much they just like kick the crap out of each other all day long. And then just, do you see what your son is doing to me? You started it. Kathy, do you ever start your finished projects?
No.
We haven't, no. The iron, we use a little bit of steam if there's like tougher wrinkles to get out, but no. What is going on?
She's licking me. She needs a blanket. She's cold.
I mean, you don't turn the heat on. It's 60 degrees. We are allowed to wear our hoodies.
Turning the heat.
It's cold. We had a frost last night, so I don't know how my garden is. I didn't look this morning. I just
Mine was
cried.
good. I was out there.
Kathy, Stella, what part of Arkansas is the retreat? Petit Jean Mountain.
It's like 45 minutes from
Conway.
Where the airport is.
Oh.
Little
Isn't
Rock?
it Petit Jean?
Yeah, but she might not know that.
Oh.
So it's 45 minutes from the airport.
Cynthia, how old is Calvin?
Crusty. What, 4?
Yeah, he's young.
We have some bad news about Calvin.
Not bad news. Calvin
rented an apartment.
He's moving. Mom's really sad. They were looking up cats to replace her heart, but she doesn't want one right now.
I don't want one with nails, but Calvin and Hunter are moving into an apartment at the end of the month.
You can't declaw a cat. We know that.
I know, but
we
isn't there a way to trim them?
No, we know that.
But isn't there a way to take the very tips off of them so that they can't scratch your furniture?
You just have to train them with toys.
Oh Hunter wasn't the best trainer. I have to be on him 500 times a day.
Kathy, I will be in Milwaukee and Kenosha area, wondering if you could recommend a store.
Probably the only one that's close to there would be Black Cat.
Black Cat is in Winthrop Harbor, and that's a
right over the border.
Really nice store that you could visit when you're in Kenosha. Yes.
Or you have to go all the way out to Madison to Lynn's. I've never been there. You have. I have.
It's nice.
Or
it's very big too.
Crystal Lake Welcome Stitchery. Those are probably the closest to Kenosha, Milwaukee. There's nothing really close.
Christine, I see a Be Merry thread pack on Fat Quarter Shop. Is that one for your upcoming charts or ornaments? No, that was when Mom used to pick colors for just like a Christmas theme or holiday theme.
To make you have more of the colors that we use in your stash. And every time that they put them back in stock, they run out really fast. So you just have to click that notify me, and you put your email, and then they send you an email as soon as they have them, and then buy it as soon as they have them because they go.
We did a Halloween one, a patriotic one, and
a Christmas and then an everyday one, and a spring. But I did notice today, because I went on there to buy backing for that fall quilt because I gotta sew it, even though I'm not done with it. Anyway, I did notice today that they have the Booty You thread pack and also the Santa Claus is Coming to Town thread pack.
Okay. Ron, we're doing a video, so if you could not bark.
She probably has to go out.
Thank you. Sherry Lynn, does Priscilla read the questions beforehand, or does Chelsea surprise her with them?
I read a lot of the questions, but I don't read her list that she's picked out for us to
She reads the comments in the video as well, but I'm the one who goes through the comments to take the questions for the video.
And, I read a lot on Saturday because that's when a lot of them come in, and by the next Saturday, I've forgotten most of those.
So no, she doesn't know what I'm going to ask her. Carol, where did you find the pattern keeper? Denise and I and Kimberly and I were talking about this, and she said it's only on Android. Yeah, a lot of people use GoodNotes 5 on iPads for.
But if you have that Pages thing, what's wrong with using that? Or
they were able to highlight and things like that. That is just what somebody recommended on our thing. I just use it in iBooks. It's not a big deal for me.
I can mark stuff on there because that's how I send you stuff that needs to be fixed.
I know, but it's just another way to do it. I don't know. Okay. Mom, have you stitched full coverage pieces like Heaven and Earth designs, and would you still stitch in hand or use a frame?
The Christmas stockings I stitched were full coverage, and no, I did not use a hoop or a frame.
Lorianne, when you make yard sauce, do you leave the skins on or take them off the tomatoes?
You leave them on because you blend it, and it's all blended in there. Yeah. So there's no waste, no peeling. It's easy.
Candy, same thing. Do you peel your eggplant before roasting it for sauce?
Yes, I do.
She always does. I've had some more tender eggplants.
And I peel my zucchini too.
Yeah, she peels everything. I thought it was more fiber or something. I just leave it on. Kim, what growing zone are you in?
5.
Erica, what was the green check fabric you used to finish the Fat Quarter Shop pumpkin stitch quarterly?
Okay, you asked me this yesterday. What did I say to you? Homestead Life.
Oh, yeah.
Remember I made that quilt and I bought the stuff for the back of it. So I probably don't have enough for the back of it because I used it for that.
Homestead Life? I think it is.
that's the
Because
name.
I made fun of you because you like my Homestead Life or something.
Or
Yes.
is it Homestead Farm or Homestead Life?
We'll figure it out. Donna, do you have a special system for storing your decorations? And what do you do with delicates such as your needlework? She said she loves your decor.
Okay, so my cross stitch goes in 2 cabinets in the family room. Plus, I have all these under the bed boxes that are full of things. And then since like all underneath my bed is full, I've started to put them in bins down the basement. But once Hunter is out of that room, then I can start putting under the bed boxes in there. I just worry about the basement with dampness and things. I haven't
had a
any
sump
problems
pump
with it, but
issue sometimes. I
not
replaced a
lately.
sump pump
Please,
here one
please,
time.
please.
When was that? How many years ago did I replace a sump pump?
Oh, I don't even
I felt like
remember.
such a, a man. All right. What are your pet peeves right now? I mean, I listed them. I've got a lot right now. It's the e-learning. Just kidding. Rude people. So I worked in customer service a lot. So people who have no patience or are rude to like customer service people and things like that. I can't stand it. Entitledness. That's a pet peeve of mine. I think you need to work for everything you've got.
Yep.
Okay. Anyways, I don't want to get on a soapbox. I loved reading all of yours. No, I can. Lisa, are you planning on doing a quilt along for your farmhouse quilt pattern?
Well, I think that's like marked moderate or hard.
Advanced. We're gonna try.
We're gonna leave that to the professionals.
Yeah, you're gonna try. JP, how do you work to get your tension better? I think it's something that just comes over time.
Just keep doing it.
Yeah. I mean, I use a bigger piece of fabric than what I need. I told her that sometimes I have to like put the fabric between my knees and pull it taut in order to get the right tension, but that's just something that I have to do.
Or it could be what fabric you're using. Maybe you need to switch fabrics.
Our fabric is pretty stiff, so it holds its own weight in my hand.
I don't feel like I have tension problems, and I don't feel I hate stitching with white. I don't mind it at all. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just not as picky, or maybe I just can't see it.
She can. DM, she has a couple questions. How long have you been gardening at your home?
Oh, shoot.
Did you always plant flowers and have a garden?
I've always had flowers, yes, but I've had different gardens. I had other raised beds at one time.
With roses.
No, well, that one I didn't plant. When we moved to this house, there was over 100 rose bushes, and they were those old kind of roses that get diseased and get the powdery mildew and the black spot on them and everything. And every year we'd have to replace like 10 of them. And finally I was like done. So we ripped out all the things that had roses, and I started planting other things. But I would say that the big transformation came in my yard probably 6 years ago. And then the vegetable garden out back last year.
Is your current home where all your children were raised?
Yep.
Did they help you with your garden and flowers when they were younger? Mom's a control freak. She did not let us do any of that. No.
No, you guys had to water when you were little.
Right, but if you want it done the right way, I'll just do it. Just, yuck, what are you doing? Mary, can you please tell me
That's why nobody mows the lawn but me. So.
Right. She's got all these boys, and she's the one out there doing it.
No, because I'd look out the window, and there'd be like a raspberry bush sticking up out of the lawnmower where they had run it over and just dragging, or a big bush of flowers. No.
Mary, can you please tell me the size and brand of frames for spring tulips? It was a 5x7 frame.
Right, and it's in the magazine.
Right, she said that it didn't say. So it's a 5x7 size frame. Hobby Lobby, I don't know if they are still carrying it, but we did find one on Amazon. Mm-hmm. It was just significantly more expensive than the one. It was $20.
Amazon.
But it fits a 5x7 picture, but the frame is bigger. So that's the size of it. Nita, what is punch needle? Ooh, Nita, I don't know. It's another form of needlework, but you use weaver's cloth and a really tight drum hoop.
So it looks almost like a little rug.
Yeah, and you just punch
Yeah,
the
but you
needle.
just punch.
There's the thread goes through this needle and then it loops it. It makes these little loops.
Now that I have problems with getting it close enough so that there's no gaps showing, because I don't want to have to go. I mean, I'm like, oh, I gotta go back there. You're not supposed to do that, so.
Oh, I didn't know there were rules. There's no punch needle rules. Hey, look, we're still filming.
I think there are rules.
Oh, what is
last week when we had all that commotion with the cat jumping across the table and the thing not filming, we talked about, there was a question about the aqua fabric that we used for the ornaments that you'll be seeing next month. So I contacted, because we were supposed to use this fabric for our projects that we were doing for the Leela May retreat in Arkansas in September. We were going the end of August, right? The end of August. Anyway, Ashley, Kim's daughter, dyed this fabric. So I contacted her after the video and I said, do you want to sell it? And she said yes. So it's called Ashley's Aqua. And you can join their Facebook page, Leela May Designs, to find out. But there are going to be 4 ornaments on the aqua fabric.
So read their description when you ask to join their group or Facebook page. I think it's just a Facebook page. It might not be a group. And they have sales once a month, and they split up their different items that they sell in different categories. So there's a wood sale, there's a bag sale because they make project bags, and I don't know what part of the sale that the fabric will be in. And then sometimes they
just might put a post up and you say yes, I want it, and then they contact you and you pay for it.
So just be watching the post. They also do videos to tell you what's coming and what's going on. You can follow along
on
there.
Facebook.
Yes, but it's not something where you can just go today and purchase it today, and that's not how.
Unless they put a post up.
Right, but that's not how they do their business. Okay. And then this week we're still in Housewives Halloween. All right. What happened on Wednesday?
I overslept.
So I've been making a point. I got up at 4:45.
She oversleeps every time.
4:45. I've been putting these things in Etsy just so I can say, oh, it's up at 4:45. Because you said 6:30 is too late to put it up. So yes, you said I sleep in.
I didn't say it was too late. It's just that I wait to be able to put my blog post up until it's there, because I can't say you can find it here and they can't find it.
All right, so 4:45, it's been up, and I'm not promising that for next week.
But she didn't even contact me. She didn't even care.
I went back to bed. And then she texted me at like 7, and she's like, I just woke up.
No, 6:45. I woke up and I was like, oh my God.
That's late for her. She's usually up at 4:30 with the dogs.
And I told Chelsea, I'm like, before I feed the dogs, she's like, they're calling DCFS right now, because they were just sitting there looking at me like, can you type faster?
They usually wake her up at 4:45, so it's like, are they okay, or what's going on? But very funny. All right, and then, so what do we have for Housewives Halloween? So the first one was Wanda. Second one was Spooky Haunts.
And we love seeing all your projects.
And then this week was Calvin. So Cataween Cal. And I realized on his chart, if you purchased it the first day that it was out before 8 p.m., I think it was. So we were pumpkin picking that day, and Vicky had posted something in our Facebook group, and I didn't see it until 3 hours later, and I was devastated. So I had forgotten to add it's on the chart, but it's not in the thread list for his little cheeks. The 8 stitches there, that is Blushing Beauty or DMC 899. So the 3s, if you got this before 8 o'clock on Wednesday, then it is Blushing Beauty.
The chart after
yes, so if you purchase it after Wednesday, I had added it and fixed it for you. So thank you, Vicky, for noticing that, and I'm so sorry for people who purchased it beforehand. But it's Blushing Beauty or any light pink. You could even do the Pumpkin Harvest if you wanted to put it. We did that for Wanda, I think.
We just need a full-time babysitter for both of us.
We do. All right, and then yesterday was Friday. So Friday we had our cup.
I don't have the first 2.
Okay.
They're on a road trip.
Road trip. So this was...
I don't know if that's straight.
We called it Boo Trick or Treat because we already have a trick or treat and we wanted to be able to search it. So Boo Trick or Treat.
This is a toolbox from Leela May.
Yes. Black Toolbox, Lila May.
I did magnets because I had used this, I think, for bloom in the summertime.
Yes. Priscilla's Pretty Plaids, Lori Holt's Cloud, Vintage Trim, Little Ghost with his little pumpkin lollipops. Is that what they are, or what are they?
I don't know. They're just pumpkins on sticks. There's little pumpkin friends.
And going trick-or-treating.
So then I stuffed the box full of picks. All of them were from Michael's. So cute. Just looks like a bunch of candy corn cookies or something.
Thank you to all who have started stitching it or downloading it. Thank you. So
are we going to show them?
No, we're going to wait a little bit, right?
Okay.
We'll do it in a minute. And then...
Oh, shoot. I forgot to bring in previous finishes.
Okay, so we've got... What did we work on today? We have plenty to fill the time. We're already at 20 minutes. I can't show... Can I show any of this? Can I show that?
No.
Well, I worked on this. I finished another thing.
Okay, so Chelsea, you know, the aqua, she is doing some of them on the tea-dyed aqua. So
there's going to be 2 on Ashley's aqua and 2 on coffee tea-dyed aqua. We just want to show you
all 4 in one or
different.
All, because I think when I do them, I will do all 4 on the bright aqua.
Okay. Then yesterday I worked on this. So this is Farm Life by Little House Needleworks. I almost said Diane Williams, like we're on a first name basis. Right? By Little House Needleworks. And so I moved over. I was able to finish up some of the tree here, the grass, and I started the little house. And then I went on and did a thread order because my bag is really chaotic and I need to organize it. So that's something that I am trying to, it's a little project of mine. So anything that is not us related that I'm stitching, I'm trying to make it more organized so that when I go to do it, I can just do it instead of like slopping around. I don't know if that makes sense, but it does to me. Okay. Anyways, that's what I worked on. What did you work on?
All right. So I finished my 4th.
Oh, I also finished something that's not here.
You did
I finished the December topper as well.
Well, it's not finished because we got to still add some stitches.
Because you changed the design after I finished. Somebody was like, oh my goodness, I love this little candy corn toppers for the October. She said it's the cutest thing. I hated it because I had to stitch it twice because she changed the color on it and then it was right to begin with. All right, sorry. Anyways.
All right, so I've been working on the ornaments that we did for Jolly July, Jolly St. Nick, Merry Mrs. Claus, Gingham Greetings 1, and then I finished Gingham Greetings 2. I changed the color of the truck, and then remember last week Chelsea said don't add the other colors to make it look more red and black buffalo check, so I did that. So there's a second way that you can stitch this truck and it looks like a whole different ornament.
Woohoo! Somebody had done these and she put her grandchildren's names in all of them, which was really sweet. I thought that was really special.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of very cute. Like, I don't know, it's very flattering that that's going to be a keepsake for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yes.
Hi, you're really messy right now. Let's wait till you're changed.
So I did like all this white in there and I started the pumpkin over there. And I think I'm going to have to add some color because I'm getting nervous that
it's off.
Yeah.
Can you tell him what this is? You didn't tell him what it is.
He's on a road trip too.
Calvin and Clyde. So this is one of our designs, the scarecrow with the pumpkins and Calvin.
And I don't have a chart.
And this looks like denim blue, I think. Right? Or evening blue?
Denim or evening blue, coffee tea dyed. These are the colors for December Trucking Along. It's like fabulous and you guys will love it when you see it.
Here's this.
Next month. No.
We hope to show you next week.
And for Calvin and Clyde, I am using the floss pack from that quarter shop. So nice to just
organized, right? That's what I need. I need just...
Wait, well, today I went to work on, before we started, I went to work on my Christmas list, and I needed ribbon red, and the only ribbon red I have is for the December truck, so I can't touch it, so...
We're trying to be better about using new skeins of floss for our signs so we can make sure that the floss counter is right on our program.
So what I did instead was I finished the star, and I did the other side of the angel's wings. And then I think I'm going to rip out this on the bottom where I started in red, and I'm going to do it in black, and then just have the Christ is born over here in the red. I think that needs to be more important.
More stand out more, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I'm going to rip that red out and put black coffee.
She'll have it done before Christmas. Don't worry. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot done.
And then...
What's that?
This is the truck.
Oh.
I don't know that there's any part we want to show. But anyway, this is the truck.
Okay.
And I can't wait for you to see it.
All right, so we have some exciting things to show you. Mm-hmm. These are going to be, I don't even have a calendar. Let me see what day. Talk amongst yourselves. Grab a cup of coffee. Where's my calendar?
It'll be October 2nd. No, it'll be October 5th.
Okay. These will be shipping to shops on October 5th. Mm-hmm. So they'll get a newsletter later today. So right after the video, they probably won't have it yet. We still have to do cover photos and things like that for it. But October 5th, if your store pre-sells, then you can get on a list for them. If they don't, you'll see them the second week of October. So we always ship on the first Monday of the month. Last month was off because of Labor Day.
And also, what was I going to say? Oh, the December truck. I should finish it in the next couple of days, and then we will show that. We will just list the floss colors that will be needed for that.
Yes.
In the newsletter today, and then we will send them a picture of it later.
Yes. So we have 3 designs coming out in October. And again, we like stitching things in advance. So when we're thinking of our Christmas designs, we want them to be done by Christmas, right? So we want to also give you guys plenty of time to do that. That's why right now we're doing Housewives Halloween, so you have plenty of time to have that decorations for Halloween.
Also, last week we got the present from the Disney World, our friend
JP.
Yes. And I thought maybe he was a guy, and he is a guy.
So we want to say sorry. When she was writing the thank you note, she's like, oh my God. And I'm like, the video is already out. The video is already out. So we apologize. Thank you so much again for your gift. And it made us.
So he wrote us back and he said, because I said, if I come to Disney, I would love to meet you. And he said, well, don't let my beard throw you off. And we were like, well, we got him too. So.
We have beards too. It's fine. Everything's fine. For those of you watching on our
big screen. Very
funny. Okay. So, without further ado, the first one in the lineup, can I show mine?
Yeah.
I got to stitch this one. This is called Candy Cane Coop. And it is all things gingerbread. So the little
chickens are
gingerbread men with the little buttons, a gingerbread house. It's got the little bushes, candy canes.
It's so cute. Wait until you see it.
Super excited about this. This is finished on, so this is it's called Candy Cane Lane. It doesn't come with these candy canes. These are separate.
They're ornaments.
The item number is HL9167386. So you can find it at Hobby Lobby. Did it say Candy Cane Lane on it?
No, it said like Merry and Bright, I think.
Okay.
But there's gingham underneath the back of the frame that's like paper. So, and there's glass. So we broke the glass, and then the little sign underneath there stands up. So this is like raised up in the bottom. It's kind of like a little shadow box. And then I just glued these candy cane ornaments on there. I did 2 different kinds of ribbon, and then one of the little peppermint candies off of a pick from Hobby Lobby. So cute.
Our fabric is coming soon. Our fabric is coming soon.
It's shipping.
This was done on 28 count black Monaco,
Even
even
weave,
weave. It would also look beautiful on like an aqua, a blue, maybe a gray, anything that the white is going to stand out in. So I just want to mention that because a lot of people are like, when are you going to come out with something that's not on black? All of these designs can be changed to whatever color fabric that you want. Just put your floss on it and make sure that the white stands out. That's all you got to do.
Join our Stitching with the Housewives group because people are always...
Yeah. Trick or treat is like on a yellow or on a purple. On
they're always changing up colors over there. So
absolutely. Okay, so this is Candy Cane Coop. I can't even remember how big that is. I think
5x5.
5x5. Okay, that was one of my favorite ones to stitch. I love the little barn door. It's so cute. Okay, sorry.
Okay, so this was one of the chalkboards that hung in my house. I don't remember if it was last Christmas or the Christmas before, but...
Okay, so this was one of Mom's favorites. This was Macaulay Culkin's mansion.
This is up on the housetop. And you can see what's pulling Santa's sleigh. There's a truck full of packages. Of course, some really pretty snowflakes. The trees. Oh, the house. I love the house. It's all decorated with Christmas lights. The chicken's holding the Merry Christmas sign. It's awesome.
For this one, so it won't be called for in the thread list, but if you do change the fabric, you're going to need for it to look like the gingham up on the roof.
There's a buffalo check roof.
Right, you would need black coffee or a black floss to make it look buffalo check there. Also, if you were going to fill in the sign to make it look like that. So that's just a little tip.
Okay, and then this board came with the beads on it from Hobby Lobby. Yes. And then I put this over the words that were on it. I think that one might have said Merry and Bright too. I added a flannel bow. This is a Christmas ornament from Hobby Lobby. These are picks from Hobby Lobby. And I used two of our plaid fabrics, plus I used some baker's twine across the top. And for the black checks, I took it to the ironing board and I just ironed strips of it and then I glued it around the piece.
The item number for this is HL9164603. These were meant to be used for cover photos.
Yeah, well, they didn't make it, sorry.
We went and just picked up stuff that she could use for design. So those are the two
I'm so excited about this.
Designs that we have done. So up on the housetop and Candy Cane Coop. And then the third one is going to be December Truckin' Along.
And it's equally as awesome. So,
what size is this?
I think it was 9 by 9.5.
Yes.
The first sticky board that I did.
Yes, 9 and 9.5.
Yeah. And it didn't really take that long. But I think it turned out amazing. So,
I love it.
Yep. We hope you guys love it.
Love it, love it, love it.
Oh.
And it's broken.
And then here's the Truckin' Along.
It's fine. We're going to get there one day. We've done it before. But maybe it'll be a little bit of a surprise. But you'll see it later in this week. She'll do a blog post on it. And then we'll show you next week in the video. And stores will get the cover photo so they can put it up on their website. All right. So we did get some gifts. This was for that or this was separate?
I think that was for that.
This is from Samantha. She makes project bags.
And she sent some for you guys too. So she sent us...
She just started making them for herself. And now she's decided to make them for others as well. She said to choose our favorites and the others are as a giveaway. Her Etsy is the Stitching Peach. She's a Georgia girl living in a Wisconsin world. Oh.
I'm still in the truck one.
What? Wait, I didn't even get to look through them yet.
You get to look through them and then we'll give the other 3 away. Pick whichever ones you want.
All right, so she made these adorable bags.
There's even a Barbie one. This is that one fabric that I like.
Okay, I'm going to choose this one.
Okay. So in the giveaways, we'll have these 3 bags.
Thank you. Thank you. And she made this beautiful card too.
Can I have that?
Yeah, I'm putting it with the envelope. All right, that's mine.
I know.
Nope, that's mine. It'll end up in her stuff. All right, and then our friend Carol at Creative Carol Designs, she sent us some Beautiful bags. We're at Halloween and Christmas time and like winter time. She always sends us a beautiful card. Always, always, always. Mom keeps them in the project bags.
So there's cardinals with the plaid. That's amazing.
Look at the sheep.
And her vinyl is like
super thick.
Yeah.
Doesn't bend. Look at that with the buffalo.
That's awesome.
Yes. Then we've got
might have needs for a sheep bag.
Spells and lotions. Potions.
Oh my gosh, are those pansies?
Yeah.
That is so cool. It's like Halloween with flowers. I love that.
Okay. And then same thing, but it has witches on the back and it's black in the background.
That's adorable. Thank you so much, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. And her Etsy is www.creative.caroldesigns.etsy.com.
And we will link both shops below.
Absolutely. Linked below. And then that's what we got, right? Is this something? This was from Barbara. What? Oh my goodness.
We get the nicest notes from you guys. Like,
the nicest.
That bring us to tears. So, we appreciate you all.
Thank you for the gift. Thank you. She sent us something to use as we see fit. Thank you so. We appreciate that. Thank you. And a beautiful card. And the sentiment is, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we have some what's new.
Yep.
Where?
But we should just take it from here because we're going to give it away.
Okay. What's new at Fat Quarter Shop? So this is amazing. Look at just, would you love to have just a basket like this? I would love it. Many of you probably already do. This is the Bonnie and Camille Quilt Bee book.
And there's a cross stitch pattern in there, right?
That's what you told me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And there's
this on the cover, I think, is what it is in cross stitch.
Well, I have to figure it out. Okay, and then yes, here, shine on cross stitch. All right, and then did we already show these last week or no?
No, we didn't get them.
Okay, so this is, if you've watched Kimberly's live streams, she has.
There's no pattern. You would have to go by the pattern.
There's not even.
No,
that's
no
right.
pattern.
Okay, it's for
and
Fright
it's a
Night.
Mystery, so the whole thing isn't being shown.
Oh yeah. All right, it's called Fright Night. It's their Stitch
Every
Along.
Friday you get a part of it.
Yes, for Stitchtober,
You pay
right?
one time, and then every Friday you get a part of it.
So there are different thread collections. So you can do the Weeks Dye Works thread. You could do the...
No.
Oh, only Weeks Dye Works? I know.
Thanks for coming to the table.
Weeks Dye Works. Then they have the bag. They have the bag.
So you're going to get, in our giveaways, you're going to get a bag and a thing of floss. And then you have to go buy your pattern.
This is what the DMC is for. Sorry. Sorry.
Thanks for stopping by.
Didn't have my morning drink. So, Back Quarter Shop. Then... You can't show that though, right? This is FQS Stitchtober. This is with Lori Holt with the Stitch Cards F.
Yeah, and these are the floss that you need to do that mix and match that they did. So you're going to get the chart to do the border.
I'm not showing you the front because the chart's
floss.
on it. So I'm not going to show it.
It's just flashed.
And then here is the vintage cloth. This is 18 by 27 inch. This is overcast. It's the 25 count Lugana.
Okay, so you're going to get that too. I forgot about that. You're going to get floss, a fabric, and then the chart to put all your little stitch cards in.
Then also, did we show this one last week? We might have.
No.
Pumpkins for Sale cross stitch. This is super adorable. I absolutely love this. This is by Lori Holt.
We both want to stitch this.
This is amazing. And their charts are always super easy to read. Color charts. Yeah, that's awesome. He's got one of those big cards, and it's like the noisiest one. I thought she had hit it, and she's like, he found it.
I know, I did the one. There's two of them.
Whatever's loud, he's certainly
I hit it.
into that.
Yep.
All right, but we had giveaway winners from last week. That's just what's new, but it's going to be part of the giveaways
Yes.
today. if we could get our
We'll
heads.
explain it better when we get to it.
All right, last week, again, I enjoyed reading your comments so much, like thoroughly. They were just hysterical, and letting it, just everybody being able to vent was amazing. Right. And the person talking about how it's like stuck with her husband, am I the only one? Yes, sweetheart. Okay, we're doing a video. Okay, all right, so last week we had spooky haunts. Okay, we've got our life together. Also, what's new, I wanted to show, this was what the Fright Night was stitched on. They have two options. They have an Ada, I think, right? Or a Lugana.
I'm not sure. And
the hazy gray. So if you want the accurate information instead of what's been passed through my brain and tossed like spaghetti noodles, then you go to Kimberly's live stream and you can watch their playbacks. But this is Fabric Flare, hazy gray. This is amazing. I think Buzz the Bees would look really pretty on this. What was I just saying would look really pretty on it?
The gingerbread.
The gingerbread, really pretty. Fabric Flare is a really nice fabric, in my own opinion. We're able to stitch on it even though it's like a linen technically, right? Or is it an even weave?
I'm not sure what that is. I've stitched on the linen. My
this is a 28 count
that I haven't put out yet. Is stitched on it.
The barn door. Yeah. Our old red barn.
Yeah.
All right. So last week we did have some giveaways. The first one was 3 PDFs for spooky haunts. And that goes to, remember that this is your YouTube name. When you hear your name, you can email us, let us know what you won, your YouTube name, your real name. And then if you're getting a PDF, that's all you need. If you're getting something mailed to you, then send us your physical address, of course. So Leanne Hubbard, Connie Cohen, and Diane Hurley. The next one I don't have to show you. It is Pumpkin Queen. And that goes to Judy Cartwright, Nita Poole, and Jan Ertzberger.
Congratulations.
The next one is number 3, and this you can either take a physical chart or you can take a PDF. So let us know.
If you want it quick, yes.
Right, let us know in the email what you'd prefer, and we will send it on over. This goes to Ken Williams, Karen Fredrickson, and Tiffany Robich.
It's Clovis and Stanley.
Congratulations. All right, and then we had the Stitch Quarterly, the pumpkin.
Yes, and I want to talk about that for a second. I've had a lot of questions asking what I finished it on. It was a round paddle that was gray and cream striped with a handle. I did not buy it, so I don't know what section of Hobby Lobby it came from. It came when they, when we were...
They sent a truckload of
Hobby Lobby. Our Hobby Lobby wasn't open, but Texas Hobby Lobby was open, so they went and just bought everything and sent it. So it was in the spring. So it might be a spring piece. I don't know.
Okay. Did you paint it or you left it?
No, it was gray and white striped and I left it.
Okay, perfect. This goes, and this is courtesy of Fat Quarter Shop. Thank you. This is the whole kit that you'll need. We just don't take it out of the package because I can slap a sticker on it. This goes to Gidget Lacey. Congratulations. Next up is
What is it? Oh, that mailbox?
Yeah.
Yeah. Our mailbox is on a road trip too.
In here?
Mm-hmm.
Next up is the Letters to Santa mailbox, courtesy of one of our viewers. And we're going to throw in the chart that you can use to stitch on if you'd like to. If not, you can just have it
Santa is coming to town.
Santa is coming to town, and that goes to Jennifer Jungles. Congratulations. Nextly, from Fat Quarter Shop, you are going to get a whole shtick of a bundle. So you're going to get a cross-stitch journal. You're getting the line keepers. You're getting the cross-stitch key. This will help you find out where you need to start your pattern, how many inches in, how big your stitch count is, etc.
Right outside the window on the fence with his nuts.
Hello. This is G-rated. And a package of fall sunflowers, the thread pack. So you're going to get all of that. There were 5 winners for that. Okay. The winners are...
Squirrel.
He's out here just hey, got my nuts. All right. And Lisa Mooring, Gretchen Dinger, Cheryl Howard, Beth Walker, and Victoria Zaleski. Congratulations. And that was courtesy of Fat Quarter Shop. Thank you, Kimberly and your team. Lastly was the Punch Needle Primitive Stitcher Fall Edition. That is from Deb. She's offering 4 copies to our viewers. The winners are Kathy Knause, or Knaus, Knouse, Tim and Denise Lapp, Stitchin' 304 Patience, and Debbie DeRogi. Congratulations. And you're still going to email us, and she's going to mail it out to you. So we just forward the information with a go-through.
Okay. So this week...
tired. Well, we have giveaways. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And I'm still thinking of a question. We need another good question that we last through the comments.
Hysterical. This needs to go on that. All right, so this week, this is mine.
So like the video, be a subscriber, and then list all the numbers plus answer the question. It's like a test.
They get this, right?
Those 3 pieces.
They get this and this, this and this, this and this. All right, the first one is going to be 3 copies of, I almost showed that one. Cataween Cal in his little cool overalls. This is like
little pumpkin t-shirt.
A millennial Cal. 3 copies of that PDF. The next one is 3 copies of Boo Trick or Treat. Get it together. That's number 2.
PDFs. Number
3 is going to be from Fat Quarter Shop. 2 opportunities to win this bundle. So this is the 25 count Lugana Overcast, the entire DMC thread necessities that you will need for the FQS Stitch Tober with Lori Holt, and then the border chart. So 2 opportunities to win that bundle. That was number 3. This was next. Number 4 is 5 opportunities to win Pumpkins for Sale by Lori Holt. Super, super cute. Number 5, again from Fat Quarter Shop, is 3 opportunities to win this bundle. This is the stitch bag that you'll use. I'm gonna open it up. It's super cute. This is for the stitch along. Fright night. Stitch along.
And I did finish that piece, and the piece I used was from Hobby Lobby also.
So you'll get the project bag, and you'll get the Weeks Dye Works thread requirements for it. So 3 opportunities to win that. And then you just purchase the pattern through them, and you can stitch along with them. That's what we've got this week. And the question you're going to answer.
You got any ideas?
No. We can do a store shout out. A store shout out if you'd like.
Okay, let's do that then.
We'll shout out some stores. So where you like to spend your stitchy money. We usually do that with new releases, but we forgot to last time. Yeah. So if it's a brick and mortar, make sure you let us know where it is, city and state. People look through the comments and they can see for road trips and whatnot where, or if they're traveling for business, whatever the case may be. I don't know why I was playing with that, sorry.
Or you can also post in there if you have any good questions, like the pet peeve question last week, something that...
Hysterical.
Yes, something that we would love to
If
read.
you need a good laugh, like you need to go through and read last week's comments. It'll just, it'll make you smile because you're feeling these things too. The person who said people that don't wear their mask on their nose, like leaving a body part out, I was dying
it was
laughing.
More than one person said that, so it must be a thing.
Yeah, it was hysterical. All right, again, I was just, I needed it. I needed the laugh. Okay, so this coming week,
spend your stitchy money.
Yes.
And also, since we had so much fun with the Housewives Halloween and you guys have loved it,
forgot.
It's going to continue into next month. It's not going to be Halloween.
It's going to be the holidays with Housewives. Cue snow, jingle lights, dashing through the snow. And holidays with the Housewives is next month. So Wednesdays are going to be a little bit brighter through October as well. We appreciate you all stitching. Put it down. I appreciate you stitching with us and joining in on the fun on Wednesdays and Fridays. We love seeing it. We love those days just as much, getting up at 4:45 just so I can be
Just to get me.
Right. I said yay when she said I just woke up. I said yay, like glad you got to sleep in for once. And she's like, yay? Sorry. People have already been seeing it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So again, we appreciate you, all of you, spending your time with us, hanging out, having fun, sharing on social media. Thank you.
We also will have a new little... No, I'm not going to say that. Anyway.
I'm not editing it, so great. Secrets are no fun.
We are supposed to do a stitch along for...
Oh, December.
Yeah, in December with Fat Quarter Shops, so be looking forward to that.
Yes. We've got things in the works. We are going to start getting them stitched now. Mm-hmm. And you will see December in this coming week, and we'll make sure that shops have the information as well. Again, they're not going to get the newsletter until a little bit later today after Mom feeds me. So, what are we having?
I don't know.
We didn't talk about food. Oh, we talked about eggplant and stuff. We didn't talk about food.
Mom has to water her garden before.
It is 40 degrees out.
Right, but everything is dried out because I didn't water it yesterday. My stuff dries out way too fast. I don't understand it.
I saw some parts of...
and I still have hummingbirds today, even though it got cold. Yesterday, there was a dozen at one time in my yard. It was like... They were flying all around me. I felt like I was in a movie or something. It was weird.
I saw that some parts of the West were able to get some rain. I had some people on Facebook that I know personally that were able to get some rain and the air cleared up enough for them to go outside. So we just hope that that continues and that everybody stays safe. We appreciate you. We can't say it enough. I say it 1,000 times, but I can't say it enough. Thank you so much. Anything else that you have to say?
Follow us on Instagram at Priscilla Blaine, at Chelsea356, Priscilla's2000 on Facebook, and Priscilla's2000.blogspot.com, where you'll see more, and these will be posted this week. And we hope that you love the new charts. We love them. Like, this is my favorite. Don't tell Chelsea.
You want to say hi?
But anyway, at least if you want to finish your things like this, you know what you need to get, so you can go get them before they're sold out.
Can you say hi? He had a chocolate donut for breakfast. So. Ooh, we're having a tantrum day. Okay. Can you say bye to your friends?
Mine isn't having a tantrum. She's just perfect.
Hey. Okay, you get to when you say bye. Okay? All right. You're welcome. Tell everyone bye. No, say bye.
He shut it off.
No, he didn't. It made me laugh the other day. Somebody said, what are his favorite words? And that day, his favorite word was, of course, mom. And then butt. He learned button, but he only says butt. So that's what he was going around screaming, butt.
What are you doing? Are you supposed to be clicking that? Can I have it?
All right, can you tell your friends bye? All right, we'll see you next time. Bye. Say bye. Jump, bye. Blow him a kiss. Where's the butt?
It's right there.
All right, guys, we'll see you next time.